man from GemCorp. You will pay for what you did to my friends. I will have no mercy.
Pedra Negra was a small, isolated town that survived on its valuable minerals. The town lay in the shadow of imposing mountains rich in rare minerals. With about 800 inhabitants, the dust from the mines covered everything and everyone. The work was grueling and extremely hard, yet it was the only way to survive in that region. Baruk grew up there amidst the constant noise of drilling machines and the scent of damp earth. His father, an experienced miner, had died in a collapse when Baruk was still a child. Despite this, Baruk followed in his father's footsteps, accepting the risk and burden of working in the same tunnels that had claimed so many lives. For Baruk, mining was more than just a means of survival. It was a legacy and a duty to keep his mother and younger siblings fed. When the GemCorp Corporation arrived in Pedra Negra, everything changed. The company promised prosperity by offering high wages to explore the depths of the mountains in search of a material they called celestial crystals, an alien substance discovered in a meteor that had fallen in the region centuries ago. The promise of a better future led many, including Baruk, to enlist. Despite warnings from the village elders, who spoke of legends about guardian spirits inhabiting the mountains, the ambition of the corporation and the needs of the residents prevailed. Baruk became a team leader in one of the largest excavations ever undertaken, earning respect for his courage and strength. In the 6th month of the operation, everything literally collapsed. During an excavation in an unknown chamber, the corporation's machinery struck a wall of unstable crystals. The impact triggered a devastating explosion, sealing the mine and trapping dozens of workers. Baruk, who was leading the excavation that day, tried to save his team, but the cavern seemed alive, reacting to the disaster. Fragments of purple and golden crystals shone like stars in the darkness, emitting a pulsating heat. He attempted to escape, but the crystals began to penetrate his skin through open wounds. He felt an indescribable pain, as if his body were being torn apart and reassembled simultaneously. When rescue teams finally managed to break through days, later they found only Baruk, unconscious and unrecognizable. His skin was partially covered in purple crystals, and a golden aura pulsated around his body. The corporation quickly covered up the incident, declaring all the other workers dead and taking Baruk to secret facilities to study his condition. Baruk awoke weeks later in a GemCorp facility inside a capsule where scientists were trying to understand his transformation. He discovered that the crystals had permanently fused with his body, granting him immense strength and the ability to generate crystalline spikes as weapons. But the transformation came at a cost. Each time the crystals expanded, the pain was unbearable, and he risked losing control of his mind. During an uncontrollable surge, Baruk destroyed the laboratory and escaped, disappearing into the mountains. He returned to Pedra Negra, only to find his village devastated by the corporation's rampant exploitation. Homeless, without family, and haunted by his new form, Baruk vowed revenge against GemCorp and promised to protect other innocents from corporate greed. In his quest for vengeance, Baruk began destroying GemCorp installations and mines. During one raid, he discovered a celestial crystal in an abandoned mine. The moment he touched the object, an unknown energy coursed through his body, triggering an uncontrolled transformation. Crystalline spikes sprouted on his back, his hands turned to stone, and his vision filled with flashes of the past, memories that were not his, coming from another dimension he had no idea about. It was then that Tharok, a demigod from Celeste to Earth, appeared with his imposing, magic-infused silver scythe. Tharok explained that the crystals in Baruk's body were fragments of a cosmic weapon created by ancient gods from his planet Celeste. Now, this energy risked corrupting him or being exploited by malevolent forces. Tharok offered Baruk the chance to learn how to control his power and fight alongside him against greater threats. But Baruk, distrustful, hesitated to trust the stranger. As Tharok departed after the failed attempt at an alliance, he left a warning.
You have no choice, Baruk. If you do not fight, you will be consumed, and what remains of your humanity will vanish.
Tharok's fading image left Baruk in silence as he stared at his own crystal-covered hands. He knew his battle was only just beginning, not only against GemCorp, but against a destiny that now dragged him into a fight far greater than he could ever imagine. This story is just beginning.
If you want to continue following this story, subscribe to our channel and activate notifications.